The beautiful coastal city of Campbell River, British Columbia is the host of this year's Campbell River Salmon Festival and the Logger Sports Competition. Love coming out here. It's a fantastic festival. It attracts about 5,000 or 6,000 people over the 3 days, and we are heading into the hot saw competition.
Hi, my name is Danielle Koch. I'm a massage therapist from Grand Prairie, Alberta.
Carl Bischoff, professional arborist, run a small cow-calf operation in Shuswap Lake, BC.
Well, in total, we had 10 competitors in the hot saw competition. We're showing you the top 6 in 3 heats. First heat, we got Carl Bischoff with his good, reliable 250 taking on Danielle Koch with her 140cc saw. Carl into the wood quick on his third cut right now, and Carl Bischoff drops down in 7.6 seconds. The only question is, did he get them all done within 6 inches? And Danielle is really struggling to get things done here.
Struggling a lot to get this saw started. You'd expect her to actually give that a little shot of gasoline now in the carburetor to get it going. Typically when stuff like this happens, I'm not sure how smooth the saw is going to run once she does get it going.
Well, typically, again, a fellow competitor often will come and give her an injection of fuel. I'm not sure the can log rules here, whether or not that's legal. And now she's struggling to get through her first cut as her saw bogs down again, maybe putting a little bit too much pressure on.
More trouble. Look at the ring of knots she saw through in her second cut, boys. When things go wrong, if it rains, it pours here for Danielle Koch.
And Danielle Koch clocks in at a time considerably slower than Carl Bischoff. Look at this. Doesn't get any better than that. Carl Bischoff, the cagey veteran.
He's running a big saw. Usually in the 18 inches of pine, which we have here, the big saws will perform better than the smaller stock saws. And Carl Bischoff lays down a pretty big gauntlet here with a time of 7.6.
Next up, Terry Basso taking on Kevin Stewart. They both have a couple of 140cc modified chainsaws trying to take down Carl Bischoff. Both guys into the wood and running really well.
Boys, look at Terry Basso, almost flawless here in this cut. Great job by Terry Basso, 3 nice thin cuts. He's going to have a good time.
He's coming in at 9.02. Kevin Stewart right behind him at 9.86. Kevin Stewart actually almost caught him, except for that bobble right there may have cost him second place to this point. Still trailing Carl Bischoff with a 7.60. These are the last 2 guys. Dave McLeod taking on Carson Bischoff, Carl's son. Dave McLeod's running a 325 Rotax.
Both good saw operators here. They have big saws for this big 18 inches of pine. Be interested to see how they make out. Both saws start.
Both guys into the wood, although Carson struggles in the first cut to get into the wood. Both guys even right now. Dave McLeod misses his upcut, finishes on a down cut. Carson struggles to the third cut, comes in with 11.53. Dave McLeod right behind him, still struggling with a 13.65. But what happens to Dave here on his upcut?
He actually doesn't get the saw in deep enough. He actually takes it off with a down cut. That actually might be a disqualification according to the West Coast rules.
Well, they give him a 13.65. In my opinion, it should have been a DQ because he finished the second cut with a down cut. Carl Bischoff takes the hot saw.
And our crown pivotal point focuses on Dave McLeod, originating from East Coast, but he's thankful to be on the West Coast where it's up and down the pole climb because he had a phenomenal down and takes out Carson Bischoff.
And after 1/3 of the way through the competition here in Campbell River, we got the cagey veteran Carl Bischoff leading the way with 200 points. And he did that by beating Sterling Hart in the springboard chop.
And the gas guzzler lumberjack of the day, hats off to Kevin Stewart putting in a phenomenal springboard chop and winning it with a time of 1 minute 11 seconds.
And much thanks to all the supporters here of the Logger Sports Competition and the Campbell River Salmon Festival. Come back again next time for more Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks is sponsored by Echo, only professional grade with 5-year warranty. Crown, protect, maintain, save. K100, we make water burn. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you?
You've probably all wondered on Lumberjacks just how on earth the springboard actually works, so we're going to give you an up close and personal on it. Here's a springboard and a springboard shoe. The springboard shoe is actually molded metal, and it's actually fastened with 4 bolts on the top and the bottom of the springboard. What really matters on the springboard shoe is this outer tip. And as you can see, it's a piece of metal that's actually up in the air and it's sharpened. all along the edge, so that when you're driving in the back of the springboard pocket, it's what holds it in the wood. And it looks something like this.